I'm Justin Davis, and this is Drone Camps RC.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Justin Davis, and today we're going to do a special video review and sort of mini how-to on how to get started FPV for under $40. This is pretty amazing. The X22 from Syma is pretty popular, but you know, I can't really do a review without FPVing something and have a little bit of fun. This one doesn't come with a camera, but the ready to fly kit with everything you see here, including a dual charger and the transmitter and the video transmitter and receiver that I have on here. This is going to be an all-in-one camera. It's about $10 for that, and I'm going to put a link below for the right exact camera that has the plug on there. You guys will need a plug like that that'll plug into a little 1S battery, and I'll try to put some 1S batteries down there for you too if you want to do this project. Now also, I use the Sky O2s, and those are expensive. Diversity, they have 2 antennas on here, and if you see goggles that have 2 antennas, this is a special because it picks up 2 layers of signal here. It makes the video transmission back to your goggles all that much better. So if you're looking for some goggles that are cheap, I found some on the GearBest website. They're probably some of the cheapest goggles that I've found. Not these, but they're called 008s, and they're about $38 before all the discounts. So pretty cool. They do have diversity on them, and they also have a built-in DVR like these do, so you can record your flight videos. So for under $100, you can do some FPV indoors or outdoors with this one. This one's pretty cool. So first thing we'll do is we'll just go ahead and put this little Syma X22 up in the air. I'll show you guys how it flies, how stable it is. It also has built-in LEDs on it, and then we'll show you some FPV action with it. But let's go ahead and plug in the camera and start some flying. So I'm going to plug in the all-in-one AIO camera, and then I'm going to plug in the battery on the drone, and it has buttons over here and over here. This one right here is for flip, and this one's going to be your auto takeoff and auto land. Now it also does have altitude hold, which is pretty cool. So to activate the motors, all you need to do to arm it is press the stick up and back down, and you see they stop. Now it's ready for takeoff. If you want to go ahead and calibrate it, go ahead and do that by taking the sticks down and to the right. You'll see those LEDs start blinking and go back to normal. And now we're ready for takeoff. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug in the goggles and get our video recording on the goggles, and then we'll do some FPV after we do this line of sight play test. Okay, so the video goggles are recording, and now we can go ahead and arm the motors. Press that auto takeoff button here. Pretty scary, huh? Super, super nice, stable hover. Days like today are perfect for outdoor flying with the little micros because, well, there's no wind at all. If it is windy, I probably wouldn't do any kind of micro flying outside. But let's see the different rates. We have a low rate on right now. If you press the right stick, that's going to give you a little higher rate, so it's going to give you more angle of attack, and it's going to go a little faster. Pretty quick. And it does have brush motors, so we don't have brushless motors on this quadcopter, but if you're looking for something for just to play around with, you can really see the LEDs kind of nice. This is one of those quads that pretty much anybody can fly. Look how cool that FPV looks on there. I'm recording that on my goggles for you guys. Let's go up a little higher, just play around with it. I'm flying line of sight right now. Looks like we might have went out of range. If it goes out of range, it's going to go into a fail-safe mode where it's going to start to auto land on you. So let's bring it in a little closer now. And I'm really wanting to do some in the goggles FPV with this little super cheap racer. Let's see if I can get one more faster flight mode. Nope, we only have 2 modes, high and low on this one. Now before we land it, let's go ahead and do an auto flip. So I'm going to get some altitude up here. There we go, it does flip. Nice. So now I'm going to come back over here and land, and we'll do some FPV with this little economy budget FPV quadcopter. Here we go. Alright guys, so our flight test of the X22 is over, and I got about 6 minutes flight time with this little guy. That's not too bad, because that's about more than twice the time you're going to get with some of the more popular tiny whoops out there. And this one's quite a bit bigger and easier to fly, mainly around the field right here. If there's no wind outside, it's really easy to get this one up in the air and just start flying it. Mode 1 and Mode 2 is nice. The headless mode is kind of a cool mode, but you're probably not going to use it that much. I know some people do like that mode, but I don't really use it myself. This quad held up really nicely. It bounced off a couple trees. The prop guards work really nice. And I'm pretty impressed that that 1S 400 milliamp battery lasted like 6 minutes for our line of sight and our FPV test. So get yourself a handful of those batteries and this will be a lot of fun. But this is an easy project for anybody to do, a kid to an adult, so probably one of the easiest ways to get into flying FPV for about $40, not bad at all. And you do need that specific type of camera down there with the right connector on it, because there's a bunch of AIO cameras on their site, but they don't have the right connectors on them, or you have to solder one up yourself. So I'm trying to avoid some soldering for you guys, so all you need to do is take a little bit of hot glue, put it on the front just like that, put a little piece of Velcro on the top, put on your 1S battery, and you're ready to go FPV. So pretty easy project. But this one was a lot of fun and really simple to do. So thanks again for watching, you guys. This has been another review by Drone Camps RC. This has been the popular Syma X122 for about 30 bucks. Not bad. Take care, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.